co-host Chris Garcia. It is another great day to be in America, and with that, Rolando, how you doing today?
I agree. It's another great day to be in America, to be in the United States of America.
Yes, it is.
You know, with a great president and a future that looks positive.
Yes.
You know, so and tomorrow they're gonna be talking. The president's gonna talk to Congress tomorrow night. I don't understand that. Why at night time? It is 6 o'clock here, so it's 9 o'clock over there.
That is weird, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's okay. I just like to see that what they call homegrown dreamer Silva. She's gonna respond to Donald Trump's speech in the Congress. But what I don't understand is she said she came here when she was 4 years old, so she must be speaking English perfect, better than me. But she's gonna do the speech in Spanish. Donald Trump don't speak Spanish, so Donald Trump is not gonna understand anything she said. You know, so I don't understand. Oh, and this is what bothers me about these illegal people. They live in the shadows. But she's gonna go to the White House. She's been in the White House. She's gonna go to the Congress to respond to the president. How much of a shadow that is? I live more in a shadow than she does. You know, I don't understand. How can they do that? They are in the shadow, but they drive in an $80,000 truck. They all have a job. They all have a bank account. They all have a driver's license. And now I just listened to Ken Wall. When you go to the DMV to get a driver's license, automatically they register to vote. They register you to vote. How can they know if you are an American citizen or not?
They don't care.
Isn't that weird? And that's why they get pissed at Donald Trump, because he wants to end all that stuff. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense, Rolando, none at all. But, you know, that's what I've been saying for a long time. I think that the left wing, the Democratic Party, the socialists, they use illegal immigration as a way to bolster their voting. That's what they're doing. The Democrats know that if you base it on things that matter to most Americans, they're going to lose the election like they lost this last one. But what they're doing is they're letting anybody in the country.
Did she leave the horse outside? Or?
I think it's tied up in the back. But yeah, I think it's just crazy that they're letting anybody in the country and they bust them over here to vote, you know, like they did the last election, and then they take them back to California after they vote, you know. So
Yeah, and then they get mad because people talk about people like Kevin Wall and people like what's his name, Alan Root. They complain about the voting fraud. You know, what do they call that? They bring 4 buses over here. They put them at the Vegas War. Oh, it's not called the Vegas War anymore. It's called the Stratosphere. They put them in there. They take it the next day to 4 different places to vote. The same people, and then they give them food and send it back to California. But it's not a vote. It's not a fraud. It's not voting fraud.
It's not.
No, it's not. It's not, because it's not a voting fraud, because it's done by Democrats. If it was Republicans, then it would be a complete scam, from a complete scandal, a complete disaster. You know.
Did you read down at CCDC though? They say ICE is there like almost every day now.
Yeah. Yeah.
See. They say they coming down there almost every day. They're trying to say, well, we don't know if it's connected to Trump's immigration laws, but ICE has been down here every single.
Yeah, that's what the sheriff on Banners said. If it's connected to Donald Trump, he didn't say Donald Trump, he's the president.
Right.
But yeah, that's the whole thing. Is that's the problem with the Democrats. They always wanted to do things their way, and if anybody do it, it's wrong. If they do it, it's okay. You know, and it is. We call in Spanish we call that la ley del embudo, the funnel law. The big part is for the Democrats, the small part is for the Republicans. And I tell you, I had a good article for Wednesday's paper about Cara, the lady who is running for judge on Department 3, and Cara Campbell. She is a fantastic lady. I met her the other night. As a matter of fact, her campaign people put a picture of her, and I'm next to her. You know how much I love pictures.
You hate pictures.
I hate. You know, my picture is right next to her, and Steve Wilson is right behind her. You know, and I got the same picture, but I'm not gonna put my picture in there. I'm gonna tell Dawn to concentrate on her. What is she looking at me like that for?
No.
She's making me nervous.
I thought you were looking at an article that I just recently put up, because I had put a bunch of pictures on it, but it wasn't pictures of you. So I thought I was taking it personally.
Oh, no. That was in the Facebook of that lady, Campbell. I assume the campaign manager or campaign office is the one that did put the pictures in there, you know. But they didn't mention my name, so people might not even know who I am.
Oh, they know who you are.
You know.
They know who you are. But I know you hate pictures, though. You gotta have them cut you out of there, Rolando.
I know. I have no problem. You know. So, but anyway, it was a nice party, and I tell you, this Facebook, man, Facebook don't give anybody a break. I think I became friends with a lady, then I have not seen her in about 35 years.
Wow.
Probably more than that. And I saw her name and I said, wow. But she looks very, very nice. Thank you. God bless you, my child, because I can't. So, anyway, so tomorrow night, let's see how the Democrats are going to welcome the president into the what do you call it, the Capitol, right?
Yes, sir. Capitol building, yeah.
The Capitol building.
You know what I like about him, Rolando?
About
Donald Trump, President Trump. He does what he wants to do. That dude, he just calls you out on TV if he doesn't like you. He speaks his mind. I love it. If he doesn't want a certain news organization there, he just says you can't come.
I tell you, he reminds me of Oscar Goodman.
Yes, he does.
Oscar Goodman was the same way when he was the mayor. He said what he feels, and if you don't like it, too bad. There's the door. Nothing else.
Yeah.
I saw Oscar Goodman tell John Ralston off one day right there in the microphone. And he told me that if you don't like it, there's the door. And then I don't know who he was talking about. He said, I don't care. I watch him.
That's how President Trump is. It's so refreshing, man. I don't think I'm telling you, these news medias have better understand who they're dealing with. This is a different kind of guy, man. If he thinks that you're reporting fake news, he's just gonna stop them from coming to the press conferences altogether.
Yeah.
He's just gonna. And I love Sean Spicer giving the daily brief. I like that guy, man. He's very mild, very even keeled, man.
He was very, very smiling today.
Yes, he was.
He was very
I like him.
You know.
They know they got a winning team. They know it, man. Like you said, you predicted it. You said give it 2 years and watch all the people that'll be, oh, you're so great, Mr. Trump. You were right, Mr. Trump. I think that's what's going to happen. I do.
Yeah.
And he said he's checking off all of his promises he gave to the American people. He said he's going to keep every promise. He's going down the list. And he's going to keep whatever campaign promises he gave to the people. He's going to go. He said he's going to build that wall. He said we're going to start it soon, and it's going to come in under budget.
They already started.
Did they?
I think
Maybe they did. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think they already started.
He's going to build that wall. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think anybody gonna stop him.
No. No.
So believe me, the Mexicans are going to pay for that wall.
One way or the other, go pay for it.
They're gonna charge you for sending money back to the country.
Yes.
They're gonna charge to take the money out and take the money in.
Absolutely.
Every time they move, they're gonna have a charge.
Absolutely.
You know, so.
Yeah. So what's going on with, I see they're still fighting over that Badlands golf course, huh?
Yes, you saw the, yeah, it's a bad deal for the people that live there, you know. But I think it's a little bit more like a misunderstanding too, you know, because or misinformation, because I don't think that the golf course was part of the deal for those houses. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but and it's an emergency or?
No, I don't know. I missed it. But that picture you're talking about, that's the one sitting on your desk?
Pardon me?
The picture you're talking about? Yeah, I'd be mad about it too.
Why? I don't look good? What do I look like?
You look like you're giving someone a look.
I did. I thought I was happy.
Oh, but it's like pictures that, like a photo of you, like you're giving someone like a funny face, kind of, or confused, or like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't think it was. The only thing
Maybe
is,
you were listening
my face is like
sideways.
sideways. I was listening very carefully. I was paying attention to what she's saying. You know, I like this table now.
You like it? Well, if you all don't know, audience, they came in about a week ago, and they spent about 7 hours seeing the executive producer and my sister, Kaylee, the head of social media here. And they spent about 6 hours in here lifting all this heavy furniture and rearranging everything. And they were so proud of themselves.
But I think the table should be like that.
They came over and got me and they showed it to me, everybody. I thought it looked so good. The boss came in Monday. He didn't like it at all. He came in. They were so proud of themselves.
And they put the other table in the storage room. That's what they did. And the closet they put it in, you know, and the same place where you put all the trash, you know.
No.
That's what
We put it to be protected.
Oh yes, sure. Sure.
I do like it though.
What?
I just think we need to take this piece of wood up right here. So it's funny.
It's just that if the table would be like that, this part over here is where people sit.
Yes. He's right. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sierra? $20 million.
That's what the table is for. But it's okay. Well, I'm happy as long as I'm on the air. I know that I love to be on the air, but you know.
How did you think you were not going to take a lot of pictures or be on the air and you own a newspaper? How are you?
I did it for 18 years. I did it for this YouTube thing, if you want. You can look at all the papers that we
Yeah,
printed.
that's true.
I
You
never.
Even the old shows. You weren't on the old Face the Tribunes either.
No, because I have people doing the show for me.
Yeah.
You know, I have, and we didn't have a YouTube when I was doing the show.
Are you shy?
No, I just don't like. I think I'm more effective when I'm not photographed. Like for example, one day I was at the airport and I'm sitting in the restaurant waiting for my plane, and I ordered a cup of coffee and I start talking to the waitress, which happened to be a Spanish lady. And I guess the people next to me at the next table, they thought I was a tourist, and they was talking all kind of trash. Oh, what? And I was taking notes, Right. And then I wrote an article about that, and they didn't know who I was. If they knew who I was, they probably would not say anything.
What did you do?
What do I do? What do you mean?
When they were talking trash, what did you do?
I took notes and I wrote an article. No, I didn't say nothing. No. And they probably thought I was a tourist.
Right.
I was talking Spanish to the waitress, and that was it. You know, they start talking very, very compromising. Yeah, and
I wonder did they read the article?
oh, they did. They did. Yeah, they did because and one of the people then they were talking about, I knew him, and he read the article and he told them, and they weren't too happy, you know. But no, it's a benefit not to show your face, you know, and I don't know, and I'm also very, very lyric about people that don't like you and they wish you bad and they do witchcraft and things like that. And if they got a picture of you, I don't know too much about that, but I was told that it is easy to put a spell on somebody when they have a picture. That's why I don't like to put pictures on. Yeah. But I used to have a television show, so I got no choice but to show my face. You know, I don't understand. I could not make a television show with a mask on. You know.
I don't like pictures because I've always been fat. This is actually like the thinnest I've ever been in my life.
Really?
That was like 320.
And you're far from being thin. Oh. But you know, white girls like fat guys. So.
Is that true?
What happened to the telephone call that we were supposed to have?
Oh, he's not calling today.
Oh, no?
No, I called to confirm and he doesn't have any news.
Who was it? Who was it?
Gary Hunt.
Okay. What's going on with Christian Obama?
She's going to be well, I don't know if she's going to be, but her lawyers are going to be in court either today or tomorrow.
I would like to have that lady. We should have that lady back on.
Yeah, Michelle.
Can you guys work on that? Can you guys work on that?
What's her name again?
Kelly, too?
Yeah.
Michelle Ravel. R.A.
Let's try and get her back on.
Do you have her number? I'll get it from you after the show.
That was very interesting to me.
Very,
I
very.
like to have her on there.
And she got beat up,
Yeah.
which I think it was a little bit too strange. You know, the woman is been there for what, 14 years, I think it is.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I never had any problem, and now that she had the opportunity to have her case reviewed, now somebody jumped on her.
No. That's a little weird.
It is a little weird, a little confusing for me. I don't know because, like Gillespie said, I got a conspiracy theory mentality. I believe everything is done for the wrong, not for the good. That's what he said.
Mm.
You know.
That's what he told you.
Yeah. I have a conspiracy theory mentality.
Do you think you do?
I don't think so. I get a little bit over careful. That's all. I like to look at the two sides of the picture. You know.
Yes.
I don't like to have. I don't believe that everything is. I don't see everything in the bright side. It gotta be something behind. Then It's always something or somebody behind the scene that is trying to make it look different than what it is.
Yeah. I don't think that's a conspiracy. You know?
No?
No. I think that a lot of people, I think, put conspiracy on stuff. And I think that my dad always kind of taught me that that's just the way things are.
Yeah.
You know? You're right. I mean, there always is stuff behind stuff. But I think that's just the way it is. And people, when you say that, people are, oh, you're a conspiracy. No, it's not a conspiracy. That's just the way it is, you know. I do. I don't think those are conspiracies. I think that even a lot of people get mad at politicians and, well, this politician had to do this favor for A, B, and C. That's the way it is. You know, he's going to return favors to people that got him elected. That's not a conspiracy. That's the way it is in life, you know.
Yeah.
You're going to return favors to the friends that stood behind you. You know, Trump's doing the same thing, and people get, well, why does he give it to this billionaire? Well, that's his friend. And then his friend is successful. He knows his friend.
Not only that. This is what bothers me about these Democrats.
Yeah.
They all millionaires,
Yeah.
and they complain about the millionaires. You know,
That's right.
Harry Reid used to do that with the Mexican people over here. The elite, the people with the money. Well, what about you? How come he never put his financial affairs publicly?
Right. Yeah. He's very rich, Harry. He's an elite for sure. What is he talking about? That's what Donald Trump told Hillary Clinton. Remember during those debates, she said, they were the same tax codes that your friends used. I used the same tax code. You didn't say nothing when you were a senator.
That's right. They did it to help their friends, really. And he was not a friend, but he used it the same way.
That's right.
You know. And I tell you, I'd rather have a billionaire in a position to create more jobs than a poor person that don't know how to create jobs.
Absolutely.
I always believe, oh, look at that. They're going to give this guy some tax exempt to build a hotel. Well, he's going to build a hotel. While the hotel is being built, you got 100 or 200 people working in the construction of the hotel. And when the hotel opens, it's going to be made, housemaids, bellmans,
hundreds and hundreds of jobs.
front desk personnel,
Yes.
maids, you know.
Yes.
I'd rather give the money to somebody like that than they give it to me, you know.
You know, this weekend I took a walk down on Fremont. Walked all the way back to 15th and came back. Man, downtown has changed, hasn't it, Rolando?
Really?
It's not the same. And I mean, it was kind of late. It was in the evening. And man, it's
You went all the way to Fremont and 15?
It's
Now you got a lot of nerve.
it's not the same.
No?
It's not the same. Am I right, Kaylee? Have you been around that?
Yeah.
It's not the same, man. They have cleaned up downtown a lot. They've cleaned up downtown a lot, man. I mean, it used to be, I remember just a few years ago, the tourists would only go until maybe the El Cortez, maybe the next block. But they're now all up and down the street.
I used to have my store in there.
Yeah.
709 East Fremont.
Yeah.
And that's where the container is now.
Yes. Very popular.
Really?
Yes. It stays popular.
I went there one day with who? Oh, with Ed Yulin.
Mm-hmm.
He took me to lunch over there. It was nice. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit strange for me, you know, eating in a container, you know, but I would have never thought about building a restaurant inside it.
You got the CTN, they got the tiny house park.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The what?
They have a little park with a bunch of tiny houses.
Really?
Yes. That's becoming a big fad now in America.
What
a lot
is
of people
it?
are buying those miniature houses. They're houses, they're like 400 square feet, and you can move them. You can put them on the back of your truck or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're becoming very popular now. And they've got a park down the street. I forget what street it's on.
Oh, but you have to put, it's almost like a trailer park,
It's
right?
like a trailer park, and people are putting their little tiny houses there. I said, man, Cian saw that. She might get one of those. 20 million, she probably could buy the whole park and rent them out.
Wow, that would be nice. We can put them back there.
That's right. But they had some nice stuff. They had some nice, you should have seen them, man. People living in them too. I was like, wow.
Well, it's like a room.
Yes.
It's like a room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're changing downtown. Oscar Goodman, that was his dream, was to change downtown. And they got bars, people, traffic. You know, back in the day, it was nothing but prostitutes and stuff that time of night, you know, walking up and down the street. But now it's tourists and families. And I mean, they're coming all the way down the street, going to the bars and the clubs. And
Really?
it's a good thing to see. They have really, really changed downtown. Their security is tight. They have a lot of security out. Yeah, they have a lot of security out. So
That's why they criticize Oscar Goodman so much, because he was doing good.
yes,
And people cannot see anybody doing good. You know, they
his
have.
wife is continuing. His wife's doing a good job.
Yeah. I like to know what are they gonna do with the city. Are they gonna become a sanctuary? I think it's too late now for a sanctuary. I think those sanctuary cities are gonna be gone very soon. Look at the Miami-Dade, it's not sanctuary no more. And another one, I forgot which one, it's not a sanctuary anymore. People don't want to lose that chunk of money, you know, that's all it is. Hell with the immigrants, you know. And I tell you, I think it was more like protecting the criminals than protected the immigrants, you know. You commit a crime, you go to that city, nobody touch you. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's out of the question, you know.
What was going on? What happened? Did we send troops, or was it some sort of a mission to Yemen or something? What happened? Did you hear anything about that?
No.
Could you look that up for me, babe? I think I don't know if we had airstrikes in Yemen, or I think we might have lost a helicopter. I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was like just breaking on the news.
Yes, recent?
Yeah. So I'm trying to see what was going on in Yemen. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I think it's his first little military thing that he did, that President Trump did. So,
really?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I think he's going to attack the terrorists. I think he's going to take the fight to them. He's not going to wait for them to come to us.
They killed at least 140 people.
Where?
Another 525 were wounded.
What country?
It just says Yemen. It says Houthi rebels say Saudi-led coalition to blame for attack on ceremony that left at least another 525 wounded.
They always claim that. Every time we attack them, it was a marriage going on. It was a wedding ceremony. They have the most weddings every single time. Coalition airstrikes kill some of those terrorists. They always say, oh, it was a family building compound and there was a wedding going on. No, it wasn't. Those CIA agents do their job. They know where those drone strikes. They know what they're doing. They didn't mislead. They didn't.
It was a funeral.
Right. It was always a funeral or a wedding, and Americans killed these innocent people. Come on. No, they did. And if it was, a lot of times those terrorists blend in to those ceremonies that are going on. But those guys know what they're doing, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was some going. Did we lose a helicopter or did we lose it?
Yeah, it doesn't say
Any
anything
troops or
about
anything? Because that's what I heard. I heard that we lost one helicopter in the mission. So I just hope that everybody's all right. What the hell? Do you know what lithium is?
The what?
Lithium. Do you know what lithium is?
No, what is it?
Well, they say that Nevada has the most lithium in the country, but that they're going to start digging in the state for lithium, and that it's going to really produce a lot of jobs and a lot of money for Nevada.
Well,
Look that up for me, CM. Lithium in
it's the
Nevada.
same thing with the repository over here, and that's going to produce a lot of jobs. But some people don't want it. Some people think it's bad for the state, but I don't think it's that bad for the state.
It's atomic number 3. It says it's a.
So I wonder what it can be used for exactly.
Just a second.
Mm-hmm.
It's talking about lemons.
Radio Tribune, once again, you can call in and talk to Rolando and myself here on Face the Tribune. The number is 702-983-0711. And you can call in, and if you have anything you want to talk to us about, if you want to join the show live, Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 o'clock, the number is 702-983-0711. As well as one of our sponsors, if you want to have any advertising or sponsorship in the Las Vegas Tribune, or on Radio Tribune, you can call 702-426-6022 or 702-426-5962 if you would like to advertise or have a sponsorship in the Las Vegas Tribune or on Radio Tribune on any of the shows. We also have the most competitive bundle rates in the city of Las Vegas where you can advertise in the paper and on the radio show. One of our sponsors is Mail by Renee, which is right now offering U-Haul services as well as mailbox services for $10 a month. You can come in and see Kaylee or Cian, and you can have a wonderful downtown address right off of 10th and Charleston for $10 a month. The number there is 702-262-0703. And again, you can come in and rent a U-Haul.
0711.
626-0711. That is the other number that you can also call, either number, or 702-262-0703. And you can get a mailbox. And also, if you are moving, you can get a U-Haul truck. And even if they don't have a truck there, they can make the reservation for you and send you to the nearest U-Haul to get the truck that you need. But it's a one-stop shop. If you're moving, you can get a mailbox there as well as reserve or pick up a U-Haul truck. Mail by Renee, 716 South 10th Street. If you also like to use the fax there, it's 844-534-7392, or you can go to uhaul.com and make a reservation. The number is 702-425-5221. That's Mail by Renee, 716 South 10th Street. One-stop shop, get a mailbox, and you can also rent a truck as well. And they also have boxes there. You can have all your mail services done there, Mail by Renee. We have outgoing mail. You can buy stamps there, envelopes. We also do faxes there right now and make copies. Mail by Renee, 716 South 10th Street. Yes, sir, Rolando. So what did you do this week?
Lithium is what they're saying. I'm sorry to interrupt, but what they're saying is it's used in medication to take it as a pill, I guess, and then it's also like used in batteries, and so there's many uses.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they say Nevada is the #1 state. We have the most lithium in our state. So
Really?
they're going to start digging, and they're going to produce a lot of jobs, and that's going to really boost our economy. So that's amazing. Not only do we have a lot of silver, but we have a lot of lithium in our state as well. That can be used for a lot of things. I know you always go out of town on the weekend. Did you get any rest this weekend, Rolando? Or did you work this weekend?
No, I wrote a couple of articles, and I I don't know. I take it easy and relax a little bit and work around the place. You know, I like to take it easy in the weekends. You know, it's not that I have to, but I like to. It's the only time I have to relax and rest and enjoy myself. You know, anything you do that you don't have to do is enjoyable.
Yes.
You know, so but I haven't heard from Judge Kearns lately. I don't know what he up to. And Bob Beer was here Friday, so it was refreshing to see our friend Bob.
Yes. There's our good friend Kevin Charles. Well, we gotta have that Kevin back here.
Yeah, we need to have him because he already got he's gonna have the audit and it was in the paper last Friday, I think it was, and I meant to call him, but I forgot. I'm gonna have to call him. Maybe we bring it tomorrow, or the next day, because it's a victory for him. And some of the trustees, some of the other trustees join him, and that, so he's not alone anymore. He's not isolated anymore. So that's good for him. You know, Kevin is a good guy, and I think he's doing what is good for the community. And I think he might open a can of worms. You know, this. Of course, like Bob Beer was saying, it can be, they have to know what they're doing. They have to know what kind of audit. And Bob is a CPA, so he knows about that. And if they don't know what kind of audit they ask him, they can bypass, and you know those people, they very, very evilly smart. You know, they smart for the bad, not for the good, and they might be able to try to fool him, but Kevin is pretty wise.
Yes, he is.
So I don't see that happen. And if they did something wrong, they're gonna try to stop it, and that's how people gonna know that something is wrong.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, so but it is important. It's important that audit take place, and that way can clear the way for everybody. You know, it's not. And that's why I always tell people, if it's nothing wrong, if nothing is wrong, why not put it out there? You know, that was my idea with Christine Lovato's case. Why not let her have the DNA test? If she is guilty, well, she's already in prison. And if she's not guilty, then you can get the woman out of the prison system. You know, why are you so infatuated and not give her the opportunity to prove herself?
That's right.
You know, and finally, I guess now with this group, she's going to be in a better position, I think.
Yes. I think that beatdown was an intimidation, though. I think they intimidated Rolando.
Of course.
No doubt about that. Wow. She may be glad they didn't kill her.
Yeah.
I'm glad they didn't kill her now. Because it's so easy for them to just say two inmates got into a fight and something happened, you know. It happens every day. I mean,
yeah,
that's crazy. So what's going on? We got any big guests coming up pretty soon, or anybody coming on to do the show?
I wanted to bring Mayor Goodman. I want to bring her back. She hasn't been here for almost a year now.
Wow.
I like to bring her back.
Oh my goodness.
And talk about all the projects that she's doing with the city of Las Vegas. And
it's a lot going on. Man.
Yeah. And I like to bring Stavros Anthony's back to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Stavros has 3 people running again. This is what bothers me about these people in Las Vegas, you know. You have an elected official that is doing a good job. It has transparency, and they want to run against them. People like Ricky Barlow, then is useless, and nobody run against him. You know, one person that maybe he put it to run against. Maybe he did it intentional. You know, here you run, so nobody else run. You know, I don't see. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you have somebody that is doing a good job, let it do the job and don't interrupt it. Don't make a big effort to get that person out. You know, so I hope we can win this election for Stavros' sake.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think it will be any problem with Bob Beers, because even the daily paper is putting those articles about the golf course.
Mm-hmm. Now, what is Bob's position on the golf course?
He didn't want to do. He didn't want to do the rebuilt apartment, you know, but the view is not going to be there anyway, and that was what pissed them off. The view is not going to be there, so I don't know if it's kind of confusing, you know, but because there is the difference between 10 minutes and 5 minutes, and that's the difference. But there's a difference between residential houses and residential apartments. You know, of course, you put apartments, you can put more people, it's more money, but I don't know exactly how that works.
Well, they say that their property values are already going down.
Yeah.
That's what they're complaining about. A lot, too.
Yeah, a lot.
Property values are going down there about $100,000 almost a house. So that is...
Wow.
They're mad. People are mad, man.
Yeah.
And they wanted to put up more. They wanted to have 702-unit condominium. Now it's just going to be 432 units. So initially it was supposed to be bigger, but I guess they cut a deal where they cut it down to 432 units.
I think they could have done townhouses too, you know, where you can put people in 2 floors. You don't have to go high rise. You know, I think it would be good to put the stuff, the way they was planning from the beginning, you know. But I don't see any way that we can do anything different. And
That's on the corner of, where is that at? That golf course. That's on the corner of the street.
yeah, I forgot now what Bob said, but it is. I think it's too late now. I think they already made the decision, the ruling, you know, and that's why they put that guy to run against Bob Pierce, because they are mad because Bob voted against whatever they want. So I don't know. It's kind of hoping that everything's gonna be the other way around, you know.
Now, when is Cedric Kern's election coming up?
April 4th.
April 4th.
As the primary. If he get 50% plus one, he wins.
Excellent.
And he don't have to run for the general. If not, they have to go to the general election in June. And I hope he win because, and same thing with Cara Campbell.
You really like her, huh, Rolando? You really like her, huh?
She seems, you know, I'm not that crazy about prosecutors, but I don't believe that the other person is the right person for the job.
Right.
Like I wrote in the paper the other day, how can you charge somebody, put somebody in jail for possession of marijuana or use marijuana when your campaign manager is the one that's selling the marijuana? You know, I mean, come on, that's a conflict of interest.
I think the guys is trying to figure that out too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like prosecutors because, like, we have too many prosecutors in our courtroom now. Almost every person with a black robe came from the district attorney's office. You know, they used to prosecute people. They don't know how to. They don't know how to be open-minded and see the situation or the case a little more clear, you know. But I'd rather have a prosecutor than somebody connected to the drug business. Don't be a hypocrite.
Right.
See, if like the guy that was in Metro, he was a narcotic agent. Now he owns a dispensary. Okay, well, he's retired. He can do. Josh Bixler, my friend Josh Bixler, he had one of those dispensaries, you know. But he's retired judge. He's not a judge anymore. But this guy is supposed to be a judge maker. Every time somebody run with him, he make it a judge. So they obligated to them. They are. It's a conflict. So I guess she's giving you the signal. I don't know what signal is that. I don't know what signal is that.
$20 million. We get the finger. Thank you so much for listening to Face the Tribune with Rolando Larraz, the hardest working man in show business. He has a newspaper, he has a radio station. Him and Donald Trump, I don't know what they're taking, but they're two of the hardest working people I've ever seen in my life. Thank you so much for listening. Again, we stream live on radiotribune.com Monday through Friday, 12 to 1 o'clock. And our show also plays on 97.9 FM. Thank you for watching. God bless America. God bless our troops. And Godspeed to Donald Trump. We will be up on YouTube in just a couple of hours. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned to Chris Garcia, Conservative American.